was time to leave United States and Maine. We liked Maine very much with its nature, honesty and snowmobiles in the gardens. It's like home. It must be very pretty here in the fall when the leaves turn red and yellow. Look at all that cooling water coming out. It's such a relief having an engine that we can trust again. It took a week and a lot of dollars to repair it, but now it's better than ever. I've been in densely populated places lately, but the fewer people and more nature, the better we like it. So we have a promising future since we are going to Newfoundland and eventually Greenland. Newfoundland, St. John's, that's
Conception Bay.
Yeah, exactly. We've been sailing for a little bit more than 6 days and from Maine in the US along the coast.
Yeah, and we motored for 3 days.
2 days, less than 2 days.
Less than 2 days.
But it was very little wind.
Yeah, and it was foggy for 3 days and rain, but then we had sunshine the other day, so it was really nice.
Yeah, but we had some visits from the Border Patrol with airplanes.
Yes.
That was interesting because the first time it flew over, I was like, that's must be some surveillance plane, and I didn't think more about that. Then it came like 10 meters above the water, like
Swedish flag boat.
Yeah, listen to your radio.
Yeah,
but it was just a routine check, so that was no problem.
Yeah, and when we arrived here, we had 2 Swedish boats already in the harbor. It was Seawind and Hilma, and they just picked a place for us where we could tie up by the dock. So that was lovely.
Yeah. So we've been staying at the Royal Newfoundland Yacht Club. Very fancy name at least, but it was such a friendly place.
Yeah, such a nice community around the harbor there. It was really nice.
Yeah. Oh, the new pants.
My favorite! Yeah, really nice people and helpful people.
Yeah. So if you're ever thinking of, if you can't go on like longer trips, for a year or so, a good thing to do is actually to sail here and then leave the boat for the winter and then sail back the next summer.
Yeah.
Because it's a very good place to leave the boat.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
and now we've been like in the Newfoundland Yacht Club for like 5 days.
Yeah.
And today it's so much wind, so we decided to leave. No,
it's we go like this.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so there's no wind because now we want to go to Greenland.
Yeah.
But that's. If you looked at the weather forecast, there's a northerly strong wind coming in approximately 3 days, and we don't want to be in that. We think it will be approximately 1 week to go to Greenland. And so now we decided to go along the coast. We got permission to anchor.
We're not allowed to go ashore, which is just such a pity, but we are coming back Canada.
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
going to explore this coast by foot also, not only by sea.
No, it's a super, and the wildlife. We have been fishing, and this is our type of fishing because we got 6 cods within 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
So. getting bigger and bigger.
Dubbelnapp. En stor torsk. The big cod.
It's close to there.
Yeah. Extra. And now I think I have to take up my.
It was so
What
easy.
was the thing that Gail called the cod fishing here? It was
the
nice.
suicide fish, because they wanted to go to our frying pan.
Yeah.
So-
And it was amazing sitting there in between. Everybody was sitting and fishing.
Yeah, like
and
20 boats.
Like
small
20 boats. And suddenly I just heard, psh, and then it was a whale coming in between all the boats. And I was the only one pointing, oh, look, a whale!
Yeah,
No one
exactly.
else cared because it's so usual to
Yeah.
see them here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny to see, because when we've been to the US and see the sports fishing community there, you have big boats with huge outboards, engines, and here everything that floats. Even we saw one, because we heard that you could go fishing, but we weren't sure if we as Swedes could go. And then we had a yellow patrol boat coming straight at us, and we were like, this is no good. Let's play innocent. That's the number one we do. And then they stopped maybe 50 meters from us, and then we saw it was a pilot boat, and they stopped for fishing as well.
And sailboats just went out, and then they were fishing, and
Yeah.
small motorboats and big motorboats, every kind.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's really nice.
yeah.
So now we are outside in an island called Belle-Île, I think it's called, just outside St. John, and you can hear the birds. I think it's lots of seabirds.
Yeah, we haven't anchored, we just stopped. So
Yeah.
maybe we should go fishing. Oh, look at the...
Oh, it's quite shallow here.
Yeah. You can see
It's crystal clear water.
down here.
Yeah, maybe it's
see
a cod swimming down there.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Maybe we can find some scallops.
Exactly.
So what happened, Lina?
You got caught. Bottennapp, we call it in Swedish. I don't know the English name.
Yeah,
of
it's caught in the bottom,
Caught
I
in the
think.
bottom. Yeah,
And what did you catch?
a huge mussel.
That's really odd.
Yes, and I don't know how to get it off the hook because it's really stuck.
Yeah,
Maybe we have to boil it
yeah,
so it's open.
yeah. We were hoping to see, because we can see the bottom. We can see the bottom, and we thought it would be scallops or something like that. But I took the diving mask and just checked, but I couldn't see any. And it's really cold in the water, so I don't want to go down. Vilken vik. We made another 3 stops along the coast of Newfoundland. One in Pelican Island, then Fogo Island and finally St. Anthony. Unfortunately, we were not allowed to leave the boat. We got in contact with some friendly people on land that helped us getting diesel and groceries. We set sail heading northeast towards Greenland. The wind forecast the coming 5 days looked promising, without too strong winds. After that, there's a low pressure coming in with winds up to 40 plus knots. If we can keep our ordinary pace with 5.5 knots, we will make it in 5 days. We have also downloaded the latest ice reports and are as ready as we can be. Follow our trip to Greenland in next week's episode. Hopefully we learn how to pronounce the village we're aiming at. Kvartok.